Personally, do I think George Bush should have just been allowed to live a life where he painted happy paintings of dogs? Sure, right? But he didn't. He did not do that. He went into another country. He caused mass chaos that they're still dealing with. Over 1 million deaths and counting. It's a criminal act.
You don't think that there's a kind of trend here about redemption as a means of just forgetting crimes that have gone in the past?
Has he apologized? Has he owned up to it? Has Cheney owned up to it? Has anybody owned up to it in that administration? Has Obama owned up to his war crimes? Has Hillary Clinton owned up to her war crimes? No, I don't think so.
Alright, Shalom. Call Halal Allah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people ignorantly call God, Ba'Hashem in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I want to give a shout out to the alchemists pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Also to the confusion of faith brothers and sisters out there whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob of forefathers, though you look like the heathen nations that you're scattered amongst. The heathen nations that's about to pull on this chart are the nations from 2 on down, as you see on the chart, 2 all the way down. Also, if your lineage, your seed line goes back to one of the tribes through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and its truth, and you can receive it, to the confusion of faith brothers and sisters out there, this does apply to you, are Israelites, though you do look like the heathen nations. To the few Aqua footage, you sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, for this word is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, as you see on this chart here, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people, the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah. And you saw the clip on RT. Basically, you have an Edomite chick, you know. Maybe she could be a Jake, but most likely she a Edomite, this is to say, right? She basically putting on blast George Bush. She's putting Bush on blast. Then she put Hillary Clinton on blast. She put Obama, okay, who is not our people, by the way, on blast. Okay. Then she put just put everybody on the spot. Most of these so-called presidents that they're so-called protecting America and pushing democracy or freedom, okay? And that's not the whole thing, okay? Because this is I'm gonna start with Daniel's 4. Oh yeah, it's Daniel's 8, Salakia. This is Daniel's 8. And 23. It says, in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full of a fierce king, of a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. He shall destroy wonderfully, right? And shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. And who is the mighty and the holy people? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, right? And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall he destroy many. Okay? He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And who is this talking about? It's talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? That's what he's doing. That's what he's done. That's what he continues to do right now. Okay? he by peace shall destroy many, man. Okay? Because it tells you that in Psalms 55 that, you know, how he come to be at peace with thee, but war was in his heart, you know? Quickly paraphrasing it, you know? And that's what he does. Through peace, he destroys many, starting with his religions that he set up mainly through Christianity. Okay? He pushed the so-called white Jesus, Cesare Borgia, on the people to water them down, especially you Israelites, to water you down. Then what does he do? While he has you in a docile state, what does he do? He comes in, he finds a way to overthrow you, man, and to take over, man. Okay, look at the Gadites, the so-called Native Americans. Look at our people, for example. That's what Esau has done around the whole world. He sets up what? These policies, okay? Or these different, you know, decrees and basically force, okay, these other nations to get in line with it. Or if they don't, what they do, they come in and destroy, just like the lady was going into in the video, man. Because it tells you that the thief cometh not. John 10:10 tells you, you know, actually, yeah, it tells you here, John 10:10, the thief, and who is the thief? Esau Edom, cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they may have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay? And that's the point. Okay? Esau comes to you know, to take over, rob, rape, and murder, man. Okay? That's his whole game plan. Okay? John 8:44. So Esau, he's the wicked, right? This is John 8:44. It says, ye are your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Who was the murderer? It was Cain. Okay, Cain committed the first murder, and Cain, okay, was Esau basically. Came the same, because Esau comes in the same spirit of Cain. And Abel was who? Represented who? The nation Israel. Okay, Jacob. Okay, you tribes. Okay, and he was the first murderer from the beginning, and the bold not in the truth, because there's no truth in them. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, but he is a liar and the father of it. Okay, and that's what it is, man. That's Esau, man. He's a liar, man. It tells you in Psalms 58:3 that the wicked be born in the womb speaking lies, man. Okay, that's all Esau's about. Esau is not about righteousness. He's not about peace. Okay, he's not about any of that. Okay. This is Revelations 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, right? In power. And who was the red horse symbolic to? Symbolic for Esau. Okay? A horse is symbolic for power, man. Okay? Esau, if you go into Genesis 25:21, right? It tells you, and I believe it's 21, 22, 23, 24, one of those verses, tells you how Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment. Okay? So you know it's talking about Esau in this verse. And power was given to him. Well, how? Because Job 9:24 tells you the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Okay? To take peace from the earth. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Okay? That sword is what? Starting with his media. His witchcraft. Okay? How he brainwashed you people, especially here in America. Okay? To believe that America is for freedom and democracy, and the rest of the nations outside of them, they're not for that. They're anti, okay, freedom, when it's the complete opposite. Esau is the oppressor, right? He's anti-peace, and the other nations, they just want, you know, to live, man. But he won't let them, okay? Because he's the devil, okay? This is Genesis, because it goes into that sword, right? Genesis 27:38. And Esau has said unto his father, Has thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered, said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And that's what you see now. You see these Edomites in their prime. They're ruling, okay, right now. Because they're still here, man. They've never been done away with, okay? They control everything. They're in the fatness of the earth. They're living in this blessing. And by thy sword, this is the 40th verse. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay? Point was made. Okay? Showing you see how it all links up. Okay? Esau rules by the sword. Esau does not rule, okay, on a fair level. Okay? He does not rule with righteousness. He rules, okay, by trying to conquer you. For one, deceiving you, then conquering you, man. Okay? Esau is not about peace. He's anti-peace, man. That was the whole agenda of these Edomites, man. Okay? It's to whatever you got that they like, it's to destroy you. If they don't have it, destroy you. Okay? Get you out the picture, then set their way up and push their so-called democracy, which is not democracy, it's death. Okay? That's what's been playing out for decades, since for hundreds of years, man. Since they came into power, man, back into power. Okay? Going all the way back to the Greeks. Okay? But we in a time now where Esau, he's gonna pay for everything that he's done. You know? I'm gonna end it with this. This is Psalms 7. Actually, before I get that, Habakkuk. You know? Esau is about destroying you. Okay? This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. Right? Behold, and 4 actually. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Who is this Esau? But the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine. And what's the wine? The philosophies of America, man. Okay? The philosophies that America pushes on the world. Okay, that's why everything's out of course right now. Need to keep it at home, right? Who enlargeth his desire is hell and is as death. See, he's calling him death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. How does he do that? He does it by the sword. Okay? His military, his air force, okay? The TV programming, all that's a part of this man's weaponry. Okay? It's the sword. And that's how he does it. It's through the sword. Okay? But now, hold on. Esau, because he's been able to do that for so long, he's gotten away with it. Now, they're in this mindset, right? This I started Psalms 10 and 1. It says, why standest thou far off, O Lord, Yahweh? Why hidest thyself in the time of trouble? The wicked and his pride doth persecute the poor, and the poor is you Israelites. Okay, but he's destroying the whole entire planet. Okay, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay, trying to destroy the Israelites, especially trying to push this new world order. Okay, which is gonna fail. Okay, it's not gonna proceed. It's not gonna succeed. Right? For the wicked boasteth of his heart desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not all his thoughts. Okay? Esau is not seeking after Yahweh. Esau believes that he is the Most High, man. He believed that he got everything. Okay? First of all, he believed that he set his empire up by himself through his thinking, through his logic, through his strength, right? He thinks that he's conquered the world now, that nobody can stop him. Okay? That's why you see how this economy is going down the way it is. Okay, the military is doing bad. The people here are destroyed. And here it is. You got Donald Trump. He's the best prime example. He still believes that America is unstoppable and it can't be stopped. And if you look on the comment boards, the people in America, they have that same mindset, right? I'm going to get to it. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. And that's what he thinks. He done all this wickedness across the earth, right? He's done all this wickedness across the earth, and nothing's happened to him, that he's gotten away with it. And he's going to continue to get away with it, right? Nobody's going to stop him. That's the attitude of these Edomites, okay? But guess what? This is Ecclesiastes. I started at 8, then I started at 9, and I jumped down to I was just started at 8 or 9, Salakia. It says, all this have I seen, and applied my heart unto every work that is done in the sun. There's a time wherein one man ruleth over another to his own hurt. And that's what Esau is doing. And I saw the wicked buried, who had come and gone from the place of the holy, and they were forgotten in the city where they had so done. This is also vanity, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Okay, Esau has never been judged. He's never paid for touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, for what he's done to you, okay, in slavery, and what he's doing to you right now, man. You just had the chick at Tatiana Jefferson. She's probably the latest victim. There's a lot more people, but she's the main one who got gunned down by Esau, man. Okay, he's gonna keep doing it until he's stopped, and that's the time we in, the time of him being stopped. Okay. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, right? And when you look at a shadow, right, when you see a shadow, when it's real, light outside, but when the sun goes down, right, what happens? The shadow starts to disappear, and the sun, okay, is going down on Esau's rulership, okay? Because he feareth not before the Most High. Okay? Esau does not fear the Most High. He shows that, okay, through his legislation. He shows that by boasting. Okay? And he shows that by putting and doing harm to our people. Okay? Psalms 7 and 11. But guess what? Yahweh, the Most High Yahweh, judges the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. Okay, Esau think the Most High, like it says in Isaiah 29. Okay, who's they hide the wicked. You know how the wicked hide themselves and say, "Who seeth me?" But the Most High see you, man. Okay, seek deep to hide their counsel, like it says. Okay. The Most High sees everything you're doing. Everything you're doing is okay, Lord, the anti-Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, he's wicked. Okay, he's angry with the wicked every day, man. That's why you seen this place fall as fast as it's falling, man. Right? If he turned not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. You know what that's talking about. It's talking about the missiles, right? Behold, he travaileth with iniquity. He have conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood, man. Okay? Going into these foreign lands, accusing them of being terrorists, just so you could go in there, okay, and steal their resources. Okay? Whatever you Edomites go in there to do, man. Or set up a banking system. Okay? He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. Okay? I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord, Yahweh Most High. Okay? So that's the time we in now. We're in the time of everything that this man set up to destroy, okay, everybody that's not him. He's falling into it now. Now they're being exposed. Now his military is doing horrible. Okay? Now him going into other people's lands and stealing it by violence. Now people, okay, are getting violent back with him and want him out, man. Okay? And soon, as you see what's going on now, okay, World War III is going to be that big payback with the nations. Okay? They finally gonna get their hands on this place. But overall, the main person that's gonna get their hands on these heathens, okay, chiefly starting with Esau, is Yahushua, man. When Yahweh sent him back to put in work for the nation of Israel, mainly the elect. Okay? So this man, he's gonna pay. Okay, he has not gotten away with all the crimes that he's committed on humanity, period. He's gonna pay. Captivity, then what? Annihilation after 1,000 years of captivity. Okay? So call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying. Shalom to the elect.